gosh, oh my gosh.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to 50 is Mine. I have to be careful on the YouTube because I got flagged the other day. And so, as I mentioned to you guys, it's 2026, and I had this going for a while before COVID, and I lost my studio, and how many years have gone, and this has been like last year in 2025. I just thought this was the biggest mistake that I made. For those of you that follow me on any of my social media, I'm really only on TikTok and Instagram. Those accounts are rather robust, and even without attention on YouTube. So please follow if you have not subscribed to this titillating conversation. Please do. But that channel, without any attention, has had a lot of. Did you see what I sent you earlier today?
It's pretty
that's
badass.
that's super raw too. But
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. And I was like, there's something maybe here that.
Yeah.
So this is my friend Farrell. I'm Wendy Ortiz. I'm 50 is a Mind. It's good to see you guys. This is my friend Farrell.
Hello.
She is. Are you 10 years behind me?
I think almost exactly. I turned 50 in May.
No, she's not a boy, not yet a woman. What is it? Not a girl,
Not a
yet a
girl.
woman.
I don't know.
So she's kind of been walking through what I wanted to talk to you guys or her today about. It's like she's walking through the door real soon, but I really feel like she's been walking through the door for the last couple. Well, we met a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, a year ago in January.
And we're both outstanding realtors in the Arizona realtor area. Anyway, side note, don't forget that though. Is that and we just became friends. We have a lot of like minds and likes, and regardless of age, I just look at her and like 10 years behind me. Behind is not the word I want to say, but you've got 10 years younger than I am, but it doesn't really matter. But I really wanted to ask you like a couple questions about how has can you sum up your entering into 50 into a quick paragraph?
It's a cluster F.
Yeah.
It's a total cluster. I was thinking while I was driving here, it's kind of like your 20s are for, at least back then when we were growing up, right? I feel like
yesterday.
Right. I know, you were saying in 2020 and it's now 2026. Like,
I know.
Where did the time go? It's just like, literally, time is a thief in so many different ways. But I was thinking the 20s are for getting married and starting to have babies, because that's what you did, right?
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago,
Yeah.
like 25 years ago, you got married in your 20s. Your 30s are for raising your kids, growing your career, if that's what you decide to do, figuring your stuff out. Your 40s are...
It's just like a fire hose.
Yeah, it's like it's just kind of like keeping up with the Joneses, like all this thing.
Block parties, getting wasted.
Totally. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And then
wine and cigarettes.
Yes. or other things.
Well, that's now.
Yeah. I don't think it's ever stopped, but whatever. And then your 40s are for like kind of boss, can we say bitch? Boss being it up a little bit.
Yeah,
you're kind of like coming out of it if you had kids in your 20s or early 30s. Yeah, and your kids are in school and you're like, oh, I can like reinvent myself. I can figure it out. And then depending on kind of where you were in your 40s, I feel like entering your 50s is kind of like that. I mean, people say your 40s is the I don't give an F era, but I definitely think the 50s are. And that's kind of where I'm headed. And I feel like just within the last 18 months, I'm kind of in this total midlife crisis.
Shall I get a tissue?
No, I think I'll be okay.
Okay, good.
Like identity crisis. What's the lady that's out there that is we do not care, like that? She's all over Instagram. No.
Oh.
On
TikTok.
On
She's
TikTok, and she wrote a book and she's traveling all over. The We Do Not Care. I feel like I'm in that era and then some. Like I just don't care. It's just about figuring out myself and new friendships and relationships and getting rid of toxicity, but it's a mental mind F.
Like, do you feel like, though, I kind of hear you saying the opposite, 'cause I've seen something different for you, like, as you explain it, but don't you feel like, but in fact, you do give an F, like, you're saying, I'm not doing that anymore, like.
I do, but I'm also kind of like, I think in business, like everybody talks about men having this midlife crisis, but nobody talks about women, right? There's like, women have maybe this eat, pray, love moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we all I think every marriage goes through struggles in this time because everyone's trying to figure themselves out.
Yeah.
And you either make it or you break it.
Right. If you haven't broken it
by then, right? Yeah. And I think that in my perspective, like, I do care, but I don't. Like, I'm, and you and I have talked about this in business. Like, we're both top producers, and I kind of fell off the face of the earth for a few months at the end of last year.
Yeah, but listen, you guys, listen to me. Let me interject. Her husband lost his job.
He did.
He's older.
He is. He is 6 and 7 years older than me.
Okay.
He's 56.
So
lost his job after, like, 10 years of being in this company.
As a surprise.
And kicking it.
Promotion.
After a promotion and a raise, and it was the day after we became total empty nesters.
And empty nesting, which, that's one of these are major, major things.
Yeah.
Empty nesting, husband losing his job, her business, she says that, but she's just not, I disagree with her on her job, but I think nature's giving you a space to embrace. You're actually going through 50-year-old stuff at 49. Because your husband is older.
Yeah.
You are going through these sort of areas. Her dad is also in a care facility. He's got really bad. Is it dementia?
He's actually lives at home, and I have full-time care for him. But he has late-stage dementia. Brilliant man, brilliant man.
It makes me want to cry. It's not even my dad. Oh my God.
It's awful.
So you're really you're in the the turkeys. You are a sandwich if there's never been a sandwich.
I am. And I had a hysterectomy at the end of July that totally, like, foobarred my entire innards, and my dog died.
She called me and I go, of course your dog died. Yeah,
my dog died. I literally, you guys, did not get out of bed for like 6 weeks, almost. Wendy would call every day. Mental health check. I'm like, yeah, good. I'm good.
Not good.
Not good. We're surviving.
But that was in the course of, like,
4 months.
That was in the course of 4 months, you guys. And so, like, I don't know if us sitting on this side of the microphone or the camera, you guys are probably like, oh, big whoop. As your identity as a female, a mom, an entrepreneur, as a wife, as all the things, or a daughter, every single thing is like flopped over on its ear. Every single thing, and everything's out of your control, and it's a very emotional time. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like you're flipped on your head.
I totally am. Like you said, like, full on sandwich. Like, I'm taking care of my kids. My daughter will be 22 in a couple weeks, which is completely mind-numbing. My son's 18 and going through his own transitions. And my husband is now employed, thankfully, with a job that has him traveling 2 to 3 weeks out of the month, which is also really hard. It's a really hard real estate market, and when you drop off for a few months, you're literally starting over and rebuilding, which is also kind of a mental
fuck.
Yeah, total mental fuck.
Do you have fears?
Do I have fears? No. I have, let's think of a word. Frustration.
In what way?
I think that I'm bored.
What?
Yeah,
What
I
are
don't
you
think I've ever
talking
said
about?
that out loud. Wow, that's a little fucked up.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
This
so
is the world's busiest. She's like a hummingbird. Like, she's so busy. But
yes,
acting busy.
yes, 100%. That is absolutely like spinning my wheels, knowing what I'm doing for real estate is going to build. But I'm also, and you and I have talked about this, that if it doesn't, I'm okay with it because I have all these other ideas and businesses that I want to do. And I keep going back to like Sarah Blakely or Barbara Corcoran.
Yeah.
Or Martha Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Or all of these,
Badass
or
women.
Julia Child, who started these freaking amazing businesses in their mid to late 30s, late 40s, early
60s?
Early 50s. And I'm like, mother effer, this is kind of my time. And so...
See, I have to... Please don't forget what you're saying. You guys, there is a clarity that comes at this age that is inexplicable.
Yeah.
Right?
So yes, I'm going to circle back. Yes, I have a ton of fear because I'm scared to start all the things in my brain. So that is my fear. My fear is of starting something and failing, but if you don't do it, you're never going to know. But I also know that if I start it, I won't fail because I've been thinking about these 3 or 4 things that fill my cup and excite me for so long. I've just never pulled the trigger. But then it's like, which one do you pick? And I will always do real estate because I'm really freaking good at it. It's just doesn't necessarily fill my cup now because the hustle is so gross.
Yeah.
You and I have talked about it. The hustle is so gross. So
and we both love what we do. We need to be clear, but it's we've gotten beaten up, and this is not a real estate podcast.
No.
But we've gotten really brutalized this last year and a half as agents. We've worked, yeah. So I can see where, well, that kind of, and this is not where I'm leading with my question to you, is like, that's what a post that I did recently was like, well, what if, and you were in my mind when I posted, it was like, what if I want to change careers? And I'm 10 years ahead of her. On one hand, we're not decrepit and, dawdling, but on the other hand, you do say to yourself, it's like, what if I want to, like, become a travel vlogger, which is actually a dream of mine.
Oh my God, you would be amazing at that.
Wouldn't I though?
This girl, like, literally takes off on a whim and, like, travels the world. It's the most insane thing.
Yeah.
And it's fucking awesome.
It actually, and please, I don't want I realized that this last trip, I was like, it made me like that. So I'm like, this would be my, anyway, side note, is like, we get to an age where it's like, well, what if, and should I, and she has, I don't know what her ideas are, she hasn't, nor have I asked her what they are, but like, what does that look like because I say, like, I've got 30 years left. Do I have 30 years left? I could.
You could.
You've got 30.
I have 30. I hope more.
Yeah, I hope, yeah.
But I will say, like, okay, back onto fear. I feel like everybody's getting the C word.
Mm-hmm.
People are dying.
Rhymes with schmancer.
Yeah. Everybody, like, so many people. And, so, like, it's so scary. What is it, 1 in 4 people?
Yeah.
That means someone in my family, someone in your family, could eventually have it.
Yeah.
And are you, like, that scares me the most.
The C word. Just the possibility of somebody.
Yeah. Because then it just knocks you back even further. I feel like you get knocked back, and then you pick yourself back up, and then you get knocked back again.
Every time I go to a doctor's appointment now, I have that oh shit moment. Like, what if? I got the big C word.
I have to do that. I haven't done it yet.
What?
I know.
If you get the C word from not getting it.
No, shut the F up. I'm okay. I need to do it. I have PTSD from it. I when I was 17 years old, you guys. When I was 17 years old, I was in health occupations in high school because I wanted to have because I wanted to have lunch off campus, and it was the one class that we could wear scrubs to school, and I would have my name on it, and I could have off-campus lunch because we would go to the hospital. And we went and we observed a colonoscopy, and there was a 70-year-old woman on the table and she moaned, like orgasmic moaned.
Ooh.
Through her colonoscopy. And I literally...
Let's just say I hope that happens to me.
I still
April.
have visions, and I can hear it in my brain.
Yeah, that's very funny.
And it has really messed me up for getting my colonoscopy. I will go get a freaking pap smear and do all the things, but having someone stick a tube up my ass...
But you're safe for it.
Yeah, I know.
It's easy. The worst is about... Let's all say the worst is about... So,
anyway, side
so
note.
your fears is our health, and, like, it's multi-layered. Like, I've seen you... When she had her hysterectomy, I can't even explain to you, like, I think it was a mixture of things, because she's allowed to fall to her knees at this point, would be fair, but then the hysterectomy really catapulted you hormonally.
Destroyed me.
To your knees. I mean, it really...
I'm still coming out of it. Like, I'm better, but
when
I'm still...
was that?
It was in July, and July 23rd.
And it's February now. So, God, it went fast for me.
6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. And that one, she was... It's hard to explain from this side of the table, but, like, my only little experience with hormones was... and I don't even know if I have any hormones left, so it didn't even occur to me that this was the issue, but I was crying every day. And I have none of these issues. She had a surgery that took everything out, and I never understood hormones, so I knew what I went through and then what she went through. But, like, what would you say, like, what are the things that you're anticipating 50 looking like for you? Or are there, besides your fears, are you thinking of three possible career adjustments, changes?
I think they're all side hustle kind of things.
So do you honestly think you have time for side hustles?
No, but if I don't do them, I'm going to have regrets.
You'll regret it. Regrets, yeah. So that's a big part of, like, that was a big part of this. I regretted it. And I was like, stop talking and start doing.
Yeah.
Is what I said to myself. So, like, stop talking and start doing is like, this might be a complete flop. I don't know, man, but if I don't try it, I won't know.
100%.
Right? So
100%.
same for you.
And things are gonna, something that we say could manifest and help somebody else, right? And then it'll steamroll. Like, you never know. I feel like, I would hope, I don't know, I've kind of come out of this haze of just wanting to be a support for other people.
Or sick of it.
No, I mean, I feel like I just want to help people, truly.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. And those are not my businesses. One of them is.
Well, real estate's help, but...
Yeah,
I mean,
but you're
way.
getting compensated. Like, I struggle with getting compensated for helping people.
Yeah.
Because I just feel that's, like, icky to me, too. I feel like a lot of things are icky right now.
Well,
so I'm struggling with
your
it.
hat for sure. How's your sex life since your hysterectomy?
Ha! I am drier than a bone. Prickly cactus.
Good times.
Desert oasis. No oasis. There isn't one. The first time we had sex after my hysterectomy, I was into it for literally 30 seconds. And then my husband looked at me and was like, what happened? I was like, I am gone. So just finished. Have done it again, and I was okay.
Yeah, good.
And it was okay. I mean, it was fine. It definitely was not pre-hysterectomy. I need to be better about my hoo-hoo estrogen. I make very high estrogen, and hormones don't metabolize well in my body, so I have to be very careful what I use. And so I have high estrogen through my blood work, so I have to be very careful because of boobies. And I'm high risk for breast cancer, so I am supposed to be doing it 3 times a week in my hoo-hoo. And
I just got it.
And I don't do it. And I need to do better at it because I notice the night that when I remember it and I do it, I feel better the next day.
Because for those of you who don't know, there's oral estrogen tablets, which I take every day because of my hysterectomy. But then I just... with the changes that our bodies go through, we can't see internally. You can rip and tear, and it's really fun. So they give you this, like, it's kind of like this tube that you insert like an estrogen cream into, I just got onto it myself, but I just read an article about women. Traditional lube is not what you want to use.
So I can't.
No
So
lube.
I never could use like condoms. Like even wearing, like I'm wearing a pair of like Lulu leggings right now. Like if I wear them too long, I got problems downstairs.
Oh,
It's almost like I'm allergic to whatever's in them. Like it's the changes that happen. I got put on a testosterone.
And you grow a wiener.
Holy shit. I do some commercials and things, and I had to go down to Tucson to shoot a commercial, and they had me wear khaki pants. I had smiles underneath my butt from sweat. I have never
butt sweat
been a sweaty girl. Swass.
Yeah.
Full on swass. It was the most humiliating, embarrassing thing I have ever had in my life. It's no. So I am no longer on testosterone.
Swassing.
I have no more testosterone.
Nothing will humble your ass up like aging, I don't think. So, like, I don't think, if you say, not me, yeah, you. Because what she's talking about is like, there's stuff like, well, what are the things that have happened to your body, mind, body, and spirit that you're like, wait, what? What have you noticed?
Let's see. So over the last like 8 months, this has been like the most changes I think have been through my hysterectomy for sure. But one is I can't keep color on my hair for the life of me. My roots turn after 3 weeks. So I have to color I don't. I could go gray, but there's no fucking way that's going to happen at 50 years old. So I go white super fast. It's just, I would be all white if I didn't color my hair.
Yeah.
Just over the last 6 months, I have very, like, thick skin. Like, if you look at my dad's skin, or even my mom, like, their skin is thicker. It doesn't necessarily wrinkle or droop. And I've noticed that the lines are getting more pronounced. Things are dropping, and it's stressing me out. Like, I think
palatable enough for you.
I think aging is a gift.
Right.
And I'm fully aware of that.
We know logically it's a gift.
Yes, but I'm looking at myself, or I see myself in photos, and I'm like, what is happening to my face? Yeah. And just elasticity. I think skin elasticity has changed. And then just the changes downstairs, like folliculitis.
What is that?
It's like ingrown hairs on your hoochie, on your cooch.
Right on.
Like, all the time.
It's even cooler.
And in the summers, and you guys, in Arizona summer, it's 120 degrees, so you gotta breathe.
Yeah.
And that's a thing in there. I have never, that's only been in the last 18 months. Maybe that came along with the testosterone, because I had the swass all the time. Those are the main things, and they're not a vibe. I started with night sweats, and then I started a supplement that knocked them out immediately. And they were great, and I take them every night. So I haven't had any of those things. And my sweet tooth has come back, like, with a vengeance.
Oh.
But I'm trying, like dark chocolate. I can maintain dark chocolate, and that's it.
Force yourself to eat dark chocolate. I remember 2 summers ago, I was with a woman who was older than I, and we were riding bikes. We were on vacation. It was a group of us, and we had to do a quick turn, and her bike fell, and she had ripped really bad down south. And I was like, "What?
How?"
Like, I didn't understand.
Like her.
Like, it ripped. It ripped.
Did she like?
She somehow, the skin is so thin down there.
Like, did she like hit the seat really hard?
It was a mixture of hitting the seat and, like, yeah. So it's the craziest experience. And then for me, then a couple years later, I was like, and it is really, that's been the most like, wait, what? Doing nothing.
Have you done vaginal rejuvenation?
I did it once, yeah. I did the Mona Lisa.
Did it work?
Yeah, it was good.
Do it again.
Yeah, I liked it. It's expensive, though.
But is it like $1,500?
I don't know. I mean, I want to say I did it 3 years ago. I put it on my social for those of you that follow. I did the Mona Lisa. It was great. But the Mona Lisa is good for incontinence, for tearing, because I'm on estrogen cream now. It's good for a couple of things, tightening things up. I really didn't need all that except that I was starting to tear. I'm embarrassed to say that. But it is what it is. I mean, because, again, I say, you guys go, oh, what happened to me? Yeah, well. And I tore really easily. I was on an antibiotic, and I never am on those, and I got a yeast infection from it. And I'm like, what's going on down there? And I just was kind of doing some hygiene, and it tore.
That's
just
awful.
Willy-nilly.
Oh my God. I can't. No. I'm going to call you when that happens.
I'm thinking to myself, like, if that's what I can see, what else is going on, everywhere else? And it's the craziest things. Like yesterday, I was over at my daughter's. This is a hard one for me, I have to say. I was at my daughter's yesterday, and her dog loves me, and he jumped up, and look at my...
Skin elasticity, your skin thins. Yeah, that would make me feel older. Sorry. Because that's something that like our parents go through, right?
I felt like my dad, and it made me really. It sounds so. It's not vanity. It's a remarkable piece where I was like, it hurt my heart. Like,
well, I think even though, despite we're 10 years apart, you're still in the sandwich generation too, right? You're caring for your mom.
Mm-hmm.
You're
trying to care for her.
Your kids.
Yeah.
Even though they're in their mid-20s, early 30s.
Marriage.
Career, and so when things like that happen, you're like, oh shit, that's not supposed to happen to me yet.
No, not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
So things like that make me feel of my mortality. I know it's not here. It just makes me feel that more, like watching my dad from, let's say, when he turned 60 to, I realize there's a long window here. But on the flip side, everybody I've talked to has said, you think this has gone fast? From 60 to 70 is even faster. And I'm like, no. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah.
So I'd be really curious, like how, I feel like we know that from now on, the things aren't going to be ending. Like, we were so busy, there was no things. We were running to school, and we were eating and shopping and cleaning, and we were too busy to notice. But I don't know what the difference is, but now the things that are happening, whether we have adult children making decisions that are, not our favorite, and, that's a whole other conversation, but it's different now. Like, it's different. The things we'll be facing is much more, much heavier, perhaps.
100%. I think when we have babies, we're like, oh, when they just get out of diapers, it's going to be so easy. Or when they go to school, it's going to be so much easier. Gosh, when they start driving, it's going to be amazing. No, it gets harder.
It does. It really...
Because the issues just get more intense, and the feelings grow with it, and it's...
Yeah. This has been my year of... I'm telling you this on purpose. 10 years ahead is my year of shutting my mouth. It's really hard. It's really hard. Because your son is 22.
My daughter will be 22.
Your son is
18.
So, I mean, at 22, I just got married in 23.
Which is like, I got married at 25, and I moved across the country at 20.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my daughter, and I'm like, there's no way.
I know.
And I'm like, Yeah.
It's different.
It's so different. I mean, you've been through it this year, too. You've had your fair share of, like, shit.
I think, like, when... Yeah, very different shit. I think there's not one thing that can prepare us for... Like, my dad's death was my first big thing, and this is where all his 50s and mine started. Because I was like, wait. That was my sock in the head for me personally. And before that, I was too busy, and just I don't know. I don't have the articulation to explain the difference between where I'm sitting now and watching you. You've already been through a lot of things that I didn't experience till after 50. Mm-hmm. Maybe having an older husband, maybe that created, I don't know. I'm making things up right now.
I mean, I just think life.
Yeah.
You can't predict what's going to happen.
No.
Right? I mean, his dad, too. His dad just had a stroke. And he's going through some brain changes, too. Like, it's just, I just feel like I feel like you can't ever predict life. And no matter what, I think I have learned day in and day out, especially lately, is, and my husband always used to tell me this, and I'm now telling him this because he's so stressed out, is nobody can take away your birthday. I mean, I guess someone can. They can murder you. That's taking away your birthday. The C word can take away your birthday. But nobody can take away, you can't, like, don't, right? Don't boil the ocean. You don't have to get everything done in a day or in every moment.
That's really
like,
good
you don't have to boil the ocean.
I love that.
Yeah, he says that to me all the time. I am now saying that to him.
You guys had a good marriage.
No, no. It's been hard.
Overall, like, do you see where you're sitting now? I'm bringing this up on purpose. Like, do you see where you're sitting now as a couple with these huge changes compared to the past? How long have you been married?
So we will be married, it's a big year, 25 years in March.
Yeah.
We've been together 27. We almost got divorced the first year.
Yeah.
Almost got...
God, who didn't?
Right. We have almost thrown in the towel so many times. Here's the thing. My husband and I go up and down. We bicker in front of friends. We always have. They're like, oh, it's just Mike and Farrell. Like, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can be evil with my words. I can be verbally abusive. I used to be terrible. I've gotten 8 million times better. Mm-hmm. He shuts down. It isn't an emotionally physical person. I'm very physical. We've had to learn to get through that. Mm. He is more demonstrative and physical now. When I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to be touched because I feel gross and uncomfortable and dry and icky. Right. And I hate everything.
Has that been hard on you guys? Or has he been pretty understanding?
He's understanding because he went through a period where I think he had low testosterone and didn't go to the doctor and didn't want to have sex either. Our kids were in our bed for 5 years. I nursed forever and a day. Yeah. Like, life happens, shit happens. So, we had, I think, the best marriage within the last 3 years.
Okay.
I think things were pretty good. Like, we were getting into a groove and we were excited about what's next.
Yeah.
And then literally everything unraveled and shit hit the fan and we're trying, and now life looks totally different. Like, he's alone in a hotel room. I'm alone at home.
And you had some big fears about him taking this job. I remember.
Oh, I had so many big fears. I have learned that I am okay being alone. Mm. Which was huge for me, because I've always been afraid to be alone.
Oh, really?
But...
Afraid in what way?
Just scared that someone's going to break into my house and murder me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right, like stupid, irrational, hormonal shit that goes through my brain.
Yeah.
And just, I think that, and so we were so excited for what was to come, and now it's like, well, that can't really happen how we envisioned it. It will eventually happen, but here we are. We're going to adapt. We're going to figure it out. But coming back to what you asked me is that when push comes to shove, this is going to make me cry. I said I wasn't going to cry. There is nobody that would put up with me, as crazy as that sounds, or deal with me, or would go through the shit that we've gone through like him. I couldn't, even when I have wanted to leave him, because there have been so many other times. I don't believe the grass is always greener. Mm-hmm. I think there's a time and place for divorce. I think if people want to get divorced, that is totally fine. That is their thing.
Right.
But we are such different human beings.
He might be your.
He's not my soulmate in any stretch. I don't necessarily believe in. I think friends can be soulmates.
Yeah.
But he grounds me.
Yeah.
He takes care of me.
Mm-hmm.
He is honest. He is loyal to a fault.
Maybe that's why you feel comfortable abusing it.
Oh, 100%.
In a way,
I can literally destroy him and go back and say I'm sorry, and it'll be hurtful to him, and we'll work through it.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's not a prince either,
Was
right?
your dad? Was your dad a rough dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. More like verbally.
Sure, that makes sense. I already knew that when you said that.
Yeah. So I
hurt people, right? So.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
100%. Yeah. I can't do. I need a lot of therapy. I can't do therapy until he passes.
Well,
I have to care for
the clarity, though. You're
I
recognizing
have
it.
so much. I know all the things. Like, I'll be like, say something, and I'm like, oh, that was not the right thing to say.
So I have to ask you because my husband was very verbally abusive for most of and I left him. You know that story. And I can talk about this another time if you guys want, but I left him right before COVID. I was done. And it brought him to his knees, but he was verbally abusive for over 30 years. And I was I never understood why. Did he know? I'm asking because you just said you knew. You know. Like, I was like, who talks to people like this? Like, what maniacs talk like this to someone they love, right?
I think that when it's a heat of passion moment, and sometimes you just, I think I don't know. I'm an empath. I'm very introspective, and I'm manipulative, to be quite frank.
With him?
I was a lot more. I used to be in my 40s, early 40s, late 30s. I was this get the fuck out of my way. If you step in my path and I don't like what you say or do, or if it doesn't fit in my timeline, I am going to roll right over you. I just don't care.
She told me that somebody at school told you that.
Was
that right?
I did, yeah. And she's still a friend. We're still friends to this day, but she was like, you are so controlling and overbearing.
Yeah.
And I am. When I get out of control.
But you like to be in control.
I do, but now, yes, 100%, especially when life is spiraling.
Right. Like, and the more it spirals, the more you...
Yes, but I'm learning over the last 6 months when I literally... This hysterectomy has been so humbling to me.
Yeah.
Because I have no control. Like, I did Pilates 6 to 7 days a week. My core was rock solid. I was doing things that I never thought my body would do, even in sex. Mike and I were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right?
Wild monkey sex.
Yeah, and I could do it, and I could, like, do all the things.
Put my leg over there.
And then I go back to Pilates when I get cleared 8 weeks later, and I can barely do a plank for 5 seconds.
Very humbling.
And I cried. It was, I did my first level 2 class the other day, and I got through it. And
those
I
are
was
those
just
remarkable
like,
aging things,
it's,
though.
yeah, and it's, and then going into the doctor, and she's like, your pelvic floor sucks, you're going to have to go to pelvic floor PT. And guys, if you've never done pelvic floor PT, I've had to do it. I have interstitial cystitis. They literally finger you.
Oh.
They literally stick their fingers up and massage. And it's not sexual. And then you take these biofeedback things and you stick them up in your vagina. Like, I remember when
I've never heard of this.
Oh my God. I remember
I'm sitting here doing my Kegels.
So I can't do Kegels because it hurts my bladder. Because I have the interstitial cystitis. Like, you can't, you're not supposed to do bladder contractions. But
oh boy.
It was after Madden, my son, destroyed me with birth and all the things. And so sex after him used to be shards of glass. Like, literally, like, it would be like
oh, no.
glass scraping the insides of my body. And, like, I would, like, have sex every, like, few months for Mike, and then I would literally have to sit on ice cubes.
Oh my God.
For, like, an hour and a half. And
Oh
then
my
take
goodness.
copious amounts of drugs. So anyway, I went to pelvic floor PT, and I remember the first day he would walk in. This is when we lived in Seattle.
Please tell me he wasn't cute.
Yeah, I only did women. I would not do a man.
Oh, wait.
And so I sat, and I was on the bed like this, and the door was closed, and he walked in, and I'm like spread eagle, and I have these wires coming out of me, and he's like, what are you doing?
Mike?
And I'm like, if you want to have sex again, I have biofeedback energy going through my vaginal wall right now.
I've never heard of that.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
did
I
it
had
work?
like a little box, kind of
Yeah.
like the mic box, and you would adjust the
pulses?
The pulses.
Or was it like electro?
Yeah,
like zzz,
yeah,
zzz, zzz,
yeah,
zzz?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't want to do
interesting.
that again. I was like, oh my God, no.
So we have to contend with that in the future? Or
I don't.
forever?
Well, I don't know. So now I have like this bladder sling and or
Jesus
cuff.
Christ, I've
Like
had
they
two
they
of those.
sewed.
Yeah.
So I didn't. I told them I didn't want the sling or the cuff because I didn't know what it would do, how my body would accept it. So they took all the ligaments, which I think was what prolonged my recovery for me because I had adenomyosis all over my bladder and my
Now, what is
cervix. It's like endometriosis, but not. I don't really know.
Mm.
But I had like a bunch of stuff attached to my bladder, and so, but then they took all my ligaments and they made a cuff for my bladder that way.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope not. I don't want to. I don't.
When my uterus was falling out, I said to the doctor, I go, so was my butthole going to fall out too? Why not?
Prolapse, it's a thing.
Yeah, I that is not happening, but I'm like, oh my God, are you, for what? What's going where?
Yeah.
That's been a while though. I had mine, I was probably 42 when I had mine out. And I go, well, wait a minute, what's falling out?
Yeah.
Like an empty sock, just like, bloop.
That's crazy.
I know. Look at like the Duggar. She has 19 kids. Where's her uterus?
She probably.
Right. So you and Mike have had. So it's been.
It's been really hard. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's really hard right now. We're literally
Is it?
2 ships in the night. He's so selfish right now. Like he'll text me when he's gone, day okay, but that's about it. And we don't really talk much while he's gone because he's really stressed.
So this is the distance creep.
It is, but it'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
Again, crying.
Does it make you sad?
Yeah.
Does it make you scared?
No.
I mean, you survived. It sounds like you survived a lot of doo-doo anyway. So like,
Yeah,
you'll
no,
survive
we will.
this.
We will be okay. It's a short window, right? And he
Mhm.
has a big. This is a big job. It is a bigger job than his last job.
Mhm.
And if he's successful in the next year,
When?
no,
Successful.
right. It isn't an if. It's a when. He's incredibly smart, and
What makes you want to cry about that?
because it makes me sad because we had plans.
What plans?
I think life was just like we were going to take off for weekends with the dogs and just live our life.
Do you feel like
We get along better. This sounds terrible. We love our children.
Right.
My children are literally my life. I would,
die for that?
oh my God,
I know.
8 million times over. But Mike and I get along just so much better. And we have such a good time together
Mhm.
when it's the 2 of us.
When the kids are gone, it creates a very, very big first-time magnifying glass
Yeah.
into who you are at 60,
Right.
50,
Right.
and 50. How old is he?
56.
So-
But like even when my son was going through high school, like he was gone all the time, right? And so
Mhm.
we saw a glimpse of what our life was going to be like, and we were really excited for it. And now he's working weekends. He travels, like I said, 2 weeks out of the month, sometimes more.
Do you feel gypped with this? Like,
I think
you still
no,
can travel, right?
no, not like we had planned. Like things are on hold for a couple of years, and
Okay.
he needs to. like I said, he's very stressed. He's selfish. I'm worried about his health because he's not eating, like all the things, right?
You boys take care of yourselves.
Yes.
We get it's very hard on us.
But again, these last 6 months have been just humbling.
It's been a shit show.
And kind of just like knocked me on my ass. And look, I don't even want to say it out loud. Like these things aren't, I'll say it, like nobody's died, nobody's like, right? But these little things.
Are you like expecting for something big to happen?
I thought my dad was dying last week. I had to fly to Texas at the last minute.
I was going to ask you, like, are you ready?
Alzheimer's is literally the worst disease on the planet, and nobody should have to live like him.
Is that a shit question to ask you? Are you ready for your dad to pass?
I think people ask. No, because I love my dad with every ounce of my being, but my dad isn't my dad. There are moments of clarity, but very little.
Yeah.
And he's in diapers, and my dad won Entrepreneur of the Year awards. He was known all over the world for his home builder status and architect stuff, and was a brilliant mathematician, and now he is in diapers and gets angry and acts like nobody should live that way.
Yeah.
So, will I be sad? Of course, but with Alzheimer's, you grieve for as long as the person is.
You grieve way before it's time.
You start grieving.
Yeah.
So it's you grieve, and then you kind of hit this like status quo, and then I always say that it's like a notch on the belt. And when my dad started this whole process, it was during COVID, so he was alone for a really long time. And I would say it was a notch in the belt. We went status quo for about 1.5 years, and now we're slowly like the notches in the belt. And yeah, I mean, nobody is ever ready, I think, for someone to pass.
Do you think when he passes, it's going to open up? I'm asking because I know the answer. It's going to open up your wounds, your dad wounds, your daddy wounds.
Oh, those are prevalent in my mind 24/7 all day long.
Yeah.
They are.
We've never talked about this, but I know they're there.
They are what fuel my fire, but also fuel my hesitation and my fears.
Yeah. I already know all this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So, he is, damn it, you're going to make me cry again. I have to fulfill one of the things I want to do as a.
Do you want to share what that is?
I need to develop a community.
Okay. So.
It will happen. I have it in my head. It's been drawn out. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And I have to do it. And it's going to be, I actually might even, I'm not even going to say that. That's fucked up and morbid.
Say it.
Nope.
Say it.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm going to spread part of his ashes on it.
So there's a little bit of resentment there?
I would say that's a lot of resentment.
Yeah. So
do not stone me for saying that. I love my dad more than anything, and I have done literally everything for him. And he, conversely, I am an only child. He has done everything for me to the best of his ability.
For what he had at the time. Listen, the father-daughter relationship is very, very complicated.
It is. But I am grateful because he has taught me so much.
Do you think you'll have that chance to do that?
And he's given me so many gifts.
Yeah.
Truly given me so many gifts. And he still does. Yeah. His caregivers are my sisters now. Yeah. Like, we even look alike. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, she goes over to Texas a lot to go see him. It's got, listen, my mom has been a brutalizer in my life. Yeah. And so it's a different, complicated relationship. Right. So that's how I can look at you and go, oh, right, you got some daddy wounds.
What did you ask me?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, do you think I'll be able to do it?
Oh, yeah. Do you think you have time to accomplish what you want to accomplish?
I mean, all we have is time until we don't. So, yeah.
Before he passes?
No.
Okay.
No. Will I be able to finish? I'll be able to start it. It's fear. It's 100% fear. And I look at all these people that just jump in. I have a girlfriend. She's in her mid 50s. And she's my hairstylist, actually. And we've been together for 14 years, 13 years. And she just starts businesses. I'm going to start one. And she does it. And she's killing it. And I'm so damn proud of her. Stacked by Janie Bell. Go check out her jewelry. She's a badass. And if one of my businesses, I need her for.
Okay.
So she'll be a business partner.
We got to figure out what that fear is. What the holdup is. We'll work on that.
Financial.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody says use other people's money, and I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I need to learn.
Suggestions.
I actually am doing I signed up. Have you ever heard of Cody Sanchez? Are we allowed to talk about other people?
Yeah.
Can I say that? Am I allowed to? Anyway, she has something next week, like the what is it? $1 Million Boulevard, millionaires. I don't know what it is.
Using other people's money for capital.
Yeah, but she's more about buying businesses of people that are retiring and not starting your own, because starting your own is very high likely to fail.
Right.
Truly, versus
our careers.
100%, which is scarier than just buying a laundromat that's already successful and killing it, or a window washing company, or whatever it is.
What would it look like if you, and I'm going to just touch on this briefly, identify like 3 people who've kind of done what you want to do and take them to coffee? See what they do.
So I talked to a friend yesterday, and I was like, I need a developer. And she goes, well, what about this person? That's this person's husband. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't talked to her in a few years.
Yeah.
She's one of her best friends. We know each other through cheer, our daughters in cheer. And I was like, can you make the connection? Because what he does is exactly what I need for my project.
So what do you see your next 10 years, now you're my age, what do you see the next 10 years looking like?
I don't know. I do feel like there's going to be some balls that drop that are going to knock me back, that cause me a lot of anxiety and fear.
Yeah.
I don't know, and that's a problem. I'm scared, a little scared. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that
you said scared a few times. I want to ask you
And you said at the beginning, and I said no, I'm not scared.
But in fact,
I am.
Yeah.
I think I'm just.
What are you scared of? Like if you had to if someone had a gun to you right now.
I have no control over anything anymore. It's the first time.
From here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've totally been completely out of control and having to be okay with it and talking myself into being okay with it every day.
Because see, I think
because that is not me.
We were able to control a lot for a long time.
Yeah.
And now.
And I think the persona that I have portrayed for so long, and that all my friends and people that I have done business with, my clients, anybody that I've come into interaction with, everyone's like, if there's a problem, go to Farrell, she'll fix it.
Yeah.
She'll figure it out.
You're a fixer.
And I'm like, whoa. No, because I can't figure out anything going on in my life right now.
Yeah.
So I can fix other people's problems. I can't fix my own.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're recognizing it, so clearly you have fear, and that's something.
So, but I do. Something, that people say that when you feel just utter discomfort, that something big is on the horizon.
Yes.
So I have felt that for quite some time.
Something big good or something big bad?
No. Something big
like
good.
Something you're meant for something larger.
Something, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know I am meant for something larger, and I think I'm going to get there. it's just going to be really fucking messy doing it.
Yeah. Well, nothing worth doing is necessarily easy.
Correct.
Right? If you look at
Correct.
how we built our real estate careers, they were,
Right.
it was, I mean, bloody knuckled, you know.
100%. You know what's funny? Is mine wasn't. I felt like building my real estate career was fun and easy, and it was stressful. Don't get me wrong, because it was a hustle, but I loved it. I loved the hustle, and I hate it now.
Yeah. Well,
now it's different.
Yeah. Still love your clients, but.
Oh my God, I love my clients. I just spent $60 sending out Valentine cards with them.
Yeah.
Stupid. Postage is really expensive, by the way.
Yeah, it is. So the next 10 years feel fear-based for you.
A little bit, just because it's the unknown. I don't like not having a plan.
One thing you gotta one thing that I have learned is that has been one of my best lessons is man, whatever. I mean, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. I mean, I'm not looking forward, none of us are looking forward to what we know is coming, right? So that's, if the other shoe to drop, however you want to define it, but that's been a great thing for me to learn is to just not worry. I worry about very little. I shouldn't say I don't worry, but I worry about very little. There's always a solution. I just don't know what it is. Do I want to see my mom die? No, I do not.
Yeah.
Do I want to see one of my kids, get sick? No, I do not. I'm making.
No, I know. It's life. This is real life. I feel like I'm having to go through changes that people maybe not go through till maybe mid-50s, and so I'm having to learn it and process it a little earlier.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It's just a daily reminder, because I see all of these people have all this success, and I am just literally taking things one day at a time and hoping for good days and not stay in bed days.
Yeah. But again, if you look at the last 49 years, you've had an 18-month window of, right?
Oh, yeah. I've had
feeling
great
sadness.
life. Yeah.
Yeah. So, there's probably a lot of good things to be had from here on out.
So many good things.
Yeah.
It's just adjustment.
And the lack of, I think it's once you get your stride, then somebody sticks a broomstick out and trips you up.
100%.
And I think that's the fears that we perhaps have with what does tomorrow bring? And then it's another year later and you haven't done your bringing people together project yet, or whatever that looks like. So I'm going to invite you to stop waiting. I don't think you need to hear that, but I'm going to invite you to stop waiting and start doing.
100%.
We're going to kind of wrap things up here, but what can you share an ism, the biggest ism about, when's your birthday?
May 11th. I'm a Taurus.
So what was he? A couple more months. So what is your biggest 50ism that you can talk about, that you're don't want, scared of, excited for? Do you have one thing that, or do you even give a shit about turning 50? Verbally saying the word 60 for me is like throwing off my mouth. I'm fine, I'm great, I'm happy, I'm healthy. But saying the number is a big number for me to say. I think I already feel 50. My husband jokes he always makes me 1 year older than I am because he thinks it's funny. And you're like, yeah. And I feel like I look 50 now. I feel I feel like I'm literally, when you were saying that, the only phrase that came to me is one day at a time. Literally, I just need to be one day at a time, because that's the first time in your life.
For the yes, there have been, like you said, feel like you're picking yourself back up, good things happen, and then sorry, knock you off your game. Takes me a month to get back into things. Then okay, what the fuck? So I literally, small wins are better than the bigger ones. And if I sell 4 homes this year, or if I sell 15, 20, or 25 homes this year, it doesn't matter.
Good.
Peace, clarity, intention, connection, and patience are my words.
That's your 50. That's your
Those
50.
are my 50 words.
Yeah, I like it. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Sharing all this. And you guys, I really wanted to close very quickly. This studio, we might be here there's 2 places. This is going to be fluid for a while because I'm learning. I'm literally teaching myself how to do this. So thank you for your patience with it. I hope if you guys are on YouTube, subscribe and leave your comments. Be nice. Don't say weirdo things either.
I think this was badass, and I am damn proud of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Damn
All
proud
right.
of you.
Bye, my 50s and mine fuckers. Have a great day.
Bye.
All right. Thanks.
That was fun.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm going to